we are in the kitchen getting a taste of the sea with one of Seattle's most popular waterfront seafood restaurants. Chef Robert Spaulding from Elliott's Oyster House joins me now, and I hear we're cooking halibut this morning.
Yes, we're cooking halibut. The season just started a couple weeks ago, and this halibut is out of Seward, Alaska from short haul boats, so it's very, very fresh.
I'd like that you could tell me where it's from and who fished it.
Yes, literally Captain Jim and Captain Darren caught this fish.
He even knows the captain. I love it. Halibut is actually my favorite fish, and it's such a delicious fish to me, but can you describe what makes halibut different than any other white fish?
Sure. Halibut has a really kind of a meaty texture with sweet flavors, nutty flavors, especially if it's caramelized well. And it really takes to other simple ingredients. That's why we try not to get overly complex with the preparation, and we just try to let the fresh ingredients in the springtime shine.
Okay, so let's get started. How do you start with this?
All right, we just give it a little salt and pepper and let it sit there for 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay.
Then we have a nice hot pan here with some neutral flavored oil, canola oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil.
Because olive oil would have too much flavor.
Yes, and it's got a lower smoke point. We want a pretty high smoke point for this dish.
Okay.
And the key with the halibut is to let it sit in the pan and not mess with it for an extended period of time, probably 3 or 4 minutes on the first side.
All right, so we'll leave that guy cooking, and then, so what do we do over here?
So over here, we're gonna start with butter.
Okay.
We're gonna cook our vegetable portion.
All righty. And this is the dish we're making here. And is this kind of like a veggie pea dish here?
Yes, it's the first of the spring peas, English peas, and sugar snap peas with a little bit of melted leeks. The leeks are gonna have green garlic, which is
I never even heard of a melted leek.
It's a harbinger of spring.
That's a green garlic.
Yep.
And that's a leek.
And these are the leeks.
Okay.
And the juice is going to have, it's a pea pistou. It's got the juice from the hulls of the English peas and pea shoots.
Okay, and you make that beforehand, so it's like pureed. Okay, I'll taste that. Who's on my thumb? That's good. That's so fresh.
So when the butter starts melting and it starts to bubble up like that.
Okay.
After that, it'll start to brown.
You want to take it off?
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay.
The brown's going to give it some nice nutty flavors.
Okay.
And at this point, you'll add your peas.
All right. And you said the peas will naturally, if you've got a bubbling pan, that'll naturally cool the pan down, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. If your butter's a little bit too hot, those peas are blanched for about 3 or 4 minutes in boiling water.
Before we put them in there?
Yep.
Okay, and then?
And then you can go ahead and put in your sugar snap peas there. Those have had the strings pulled off of them.
That's key. Nobody wants that while eating dinner.
Nope.
All right. And then
give that just a minute.
Let it simmer about.
With the halibut, you'll know when it's time to flip it because you'll see caramelized color start coming up the sides of the fish.
Ah, okay, so you got to pay attention to right down there as it starts to come up. All right.
Yes.
So what is so special about wild halibut? I mean, I know we love to celebrate salmon here in the Pacific Northwest, but let's talk about halibut, just for the halibut.
Sure. Wild halibut is one of the first fish that comes available in the springtime, and it's a very sustainable fish. It grows all the way from Northern California to Alaska. Local halibut from the Puget Sound region is considered a delicacy. It's got maybe a little bit of a different flavor than other halibut. However, halibut all the way from Alaska through BC down to Washington is considered exceptional, and we usually go for fish that are between 30 and 80 pounds. Those provide the best flavor.
It's a big fish.
They do get up to 500 pounds.
Okay.
They call those barn doors.
Barn doors, because they're as big as a barn door?
Yep.
I get you. Okay.
And at that point, you can put your melted leeks in.
Okay. And the melted leeks, they really are just fall apart melted. Okay. All right.
And give it a little salt and pepper if you like.
Okay.
Sorry about this.
Oh, you're good. Okay. A little salt. And this salt, why is this salt a different color?
It's smoked salt. It's mulled and smoked salt. Gives it a little bit of extra flavor.
Okay. And now these spices here?
Yes, those are herbs. That's a little bit of thyme and some tarragon. Nice fresh spring herbs.
All of it or just a little bit?
You can go with all of it.
Okay, I'll do that. All right, and then this is basil?
That
No.
is tarragon.
Oh, tarragon right here too. Oh, that smells delightful.
Kind of some of the same flavors, a little bit of licorice flavor to it.
Yeah, and then this.
That is sumac. You probably don't want to put too much of that in, just a little pinch. It's got a earthy, citrusy flavor to
Okay.
it.
Mix that. And you want to get the melted leek well mixed in with the peas, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay. Get that peas together. All right, as I'm doing this, and I just lost a pea over there to your side, tell me about what else you have at Elliott's Oyster House.
Sure, Elliott's Oyster House specializes in basically the totems of Northwest seafood. Fresh Dungeness crab, oysters, of course, shrimp, snow crab, fresh scallops. Copper River salmon will be coming up pretty soon. And we really enjoy that. It's the start of the salmon season. We're already receiving fresh troll-caught king salmon in.
Ooh.
And the preparation we're going to be doing for that this spring is going to be amazing.
Is it kind of a magical thing to be able to provide seafood? I mean, we live so close to the water. That's a huge part of who we are in the Pacific Northwest. And then to be able to present this as a dish in like so many ways to our area.
It's one of the treats of being a chef here in the Pacific Northwest and serving food here in the Pacific Northwest is being so close and having such close relationships with the people that provide the food for us.
Like you know the captain. That's cool. All right, so now I'm going to get this started plating. So
Sure.
you said to put what is this called again?
That is a pea pistou,
Pistou.
kind of similar to a pesto, but with no nuts.
Ah, okay, that's why we're not calling it a puree. All right, and then I take the.
Yes, put that wherever you want to on the plate.
I'm trying to
There's no-
copy. I'm trying to make copy here.
No
Make you
wrong way to
proud.
plate food.
Well, there is, actually. And it's the way I do it. Okay. All right, it is so green, too. I love how green this is. I'm just... That pea escaped. I had to eat it. And then...
Got a little bit of lemon there. You can
Okay.
put some zest on there if you like.
All right, I'll do that.
And then these are pickled watermelon radishes.
Oh, okay. And those go on top of the fish,
They
right?
do, yes. The acid in the pickle kind of helps all the rest of the flavors in the dish blend
yeah.
together. And if you like wine, a good wine to enjoy with this dish would be a barrel-aged Chardonnay or
Okay.
a Pinot Grigio.
Not a Sauvignon Blanc?
Sauv Blanc would be great. Anything with good citrus notes and a nice acid back.
Okay. Well, we are about out of time, so I'm going to try this fish you have here. And oh, you ready to plate?
It is. I think it might be a little bit rare, though.
All right, well, never hurt cooking and eating a little bit of rare halibut. All right, let me try this. This is so fresh. That halibut is good.
It is really good fish. As fresh as you
Kudos
can
to,
get.
to Captain Jim.
Captain Jim and Captain Darren, yep.
All right, Captain Jim, Captain Darren, Chef Spaulding, thank you so much for being here. It's been a pleasure cooking with
pleasure.
you. Oh, I'm so excited to come and try everything you have at Elliott's.